What's going on, guys? Jackson here, and I'm coming at you with a very powerful video this week. So I've been getting so many different DMs and messages recently regarding how the channel has helped so many people change their lives, and a lot of the messages that I get are asking, how do I change my life? Before I started this channel, I was at a rock bottom. I was flunking out of college. I was 100 pounds overweight. So after I took the plunge into personal development, fitness, weight loss, all these things, I learned a lot of things along the way, and that's exactly why I'm here on YouTube with you guys. So in this video, I wanted to give you the 4 rules that have absolutely changed my life through all the ups and downs, because I believe that every single one of you watching this has untapped potential that if you just make some perspective shifts and mindset shifts, you can access all of this potential inside of you that is just waiting to burst out. And this isn't me just like hyping you guys up or like trying to motivate you or something. I'm just being completely honest with you. And by the end of this video, I think you're gonna have an amazing idea of just how powerful these 4 things are. And we're gonna be diving into rule number 1, which is going to be personal accountability. So I have a question for you. Do you trust yourself? Do you keep the promises that you make to yourself? The answer for most people is no. And if that's the answer for you, then I just want you to think about it as like you would always keep your word to somebody else. If you say that you're gonna be there at a certain time, you're gonna be there at that time. If you say that you're gonna do this for this person, you're usually gonna do it. It's pretty important to most people to keep their word to others, but most people just don't value keeping their own word to themselves. And regardless of where you stand, you deserve to respect yourself, but it is earned. You gotta put in the reps. I'm sure we've all been there, that for years you just build all of this negative momentum holding you down because you just like made all these promises to yourself and then didn't keep them. You start to literally prove to your brain that, oh, when he says he's going to do something, he doesn't really mean it, so I don't have any stakes in this. After a while, that compounds, and then all the things that are important to you that you say that you're gonna do to yourself become optional because you know that they're probably not gonna happen. And don't be fooled, personal accountability has nothing to do with motivation. Everybody thinks that, oh, I have to be highly motivated in order to get this done. Guys, like I've said on the channel before, motivation is just wanting to do something, okay? 90% of the time, you're not gonna feel like doing it. You're not gonna feel like going to the gym. You're not gonna feel like reading that book. You're not gonna feel like responding to that email. You're not gonna feel like filming this video or editing this video for 3 hours. But it's falling in love with those unsexy, mundane tasks and just being personally accountable to them over and over and over that allow you to build this personal accountability in your brain. Because guys, look, discipline is freedom. When that standard shifts for you and you realize that discipline equals freedom and you hold yourself personally accountable, that's when you're gonna realize your potential, because you're like, wow, I can do this. I never thought I could do this before. All those limiting beliefs disappear because you're like, wow, I just did that. I never thought I could do that. Rule number 2, this is massive, simplify. We all want to complicate things and be optimal and do a million things at once because we think it's going to get us the best results the fastest a lot of the time. And that's a surefire way to crash and burn. And it brings me to one of the most important concepts that I ever learned along my journey, which is the Pareto principle. And it basically states that 80% of your results come from 20% of your actions. Weight loss, calories in, calories out. Not herbal teas, not HIIT cardio, not like the perfect weightlifting split and all this craziness. No, you don't even have to work out to lose weight, guys. It's calories in and calories out. That's the 20%, okay? Building muscle, protein, compound lifts, progressive overload. That's it. Don't worry about finding the perfect workout split. Don't worry about getting enough of your supplements and all of these things. How about relationships? That 20%, communication. Most of the relationships that I have seen fail and that have failed in my own life were the ones that did not have proper communication. If a problem arose, we just pushed it under the rug. If she didn't feel loved, it was my fault because I didn't communicate. If I didn't feel respected, it was my fault because I didn't communicate that I needed to feel respected, right? Communication is that 20%. So my message to you here is the simpler you can make your system when attacking a goal, the more achievable that goal is going to be. Oh, all right, guys. Rule number 3, the growth mindset. The growth mindset was a concept developed by Dr. Carol Dweck in her book, Mindset. Guys, this is one of the most influential books that I've ever read in my entire life. Mindset. If you have not read it, if you have not listened to it, go buy it, go listen to it. We're talking about how to change lives here, right? This is a huge one. Go read this book. It'll change your life. But in the book, Carol Dweck defines 2 mindsets. There's the growth mindset, and then there's the fixed mindset. The fixed mindset are people that believe that they were just born a certain way, they're just not smart, their genetics are bad, they can't lose weight. They've just been given what they've been given, and this is them. Somebody with a growth mindset understands that the brain is plastic, okay? The brain can change. How your brain reacts to different stimuli can change. You can train your brain. So it's understanding the fact that, wow, I can actually be really good at guitar even though I'm not creative. wow, I can actually get straight A's even though I'm not smart. I can learn all of these things. Any skill or any strength that you want to learn can be learned. You just need to believe that you can learn it. If you want different results, you got to do some different things and understand that when you do these different things, that's when you're going to learn about yourself and be like, wow, I can do that. Now you just proved to your brain. Now your brain is starting to change because you're like, wow, I never thought I could do that. And then I just did it. What else can I do? That was me when I lost weight. I tried for so long, but couldn't do it. And then when I did it, I was like, wow, what else can I do? Maybe I'll start a YouTube channel. All right, guys, and number 4, you know I had to end with this one. Happy grind. I don't care who you are. No one can maintain that angry, nose to the grindstone, Rocky Balboa training session craziness. Guys, that's in a movie, and it's in a movie for a reason. That is not realistic. That 2-minute montage is supposed to represent like 3 months of training, okay? Nobody is going to be that motivated all the time. It's a movie, it's fake. What I like to tell people is that I support the grind, but not the kind of grind that most guys talk about. I support the happy grind. There is no reason why you can't grind with a smile. Like I like to say, bring the sunshine. But Jackson, I'm a dude. Bring the sunshine? Sounds like it's for girls. Bullshit. As a dude, I've always been tempted by motivation and by like getting motivated and getting the chills in the back of my head and just like going after it. It's euphoric, it's great, I love it. It makes me feel like I'm in a movie, but how long does it last? Your energy is contagious, and when you bring good energy, first of all, just for yourself, it will change the experience of life for not only you, but everybody else. And life gets a whole lot better when you get to go through it with a smile. I think people make the mistake of like associating work hard with pain and discomfort and unhappiness. When in reality, guys, like I said earlier, discipline is freedom, and discipline with a smile is for life. So guys, that's my message to you this week. I hope that you've been able to have some like epiphanies in this video, because this is straight up wisdom that if I could have heard this when I was at rock bottom, it would have catapulted me so much faster. But we have to remember that the journey makes you, not the destination. So if I didn't go through all that, and if I didn't have all that slow growth for that amount of time, I wouldn't have learned these things. And now you can learn these things by being on my channel. So if you are not subscribed already, I highly encourage you to subscribe. I would love to have you a part of this community. I'm sure that all of our subscribers would love to have you a part of this community. We've got an amazing group of individuals, and I'd love to welcome you to the family. And maybe hang with me a little bit. That could be fun, I don't know. And guys, if you are finally ready to unleash your potential to the world, lose the weight, and access your best self, next week I've got a huge announcement for my coaching business, and I'd love to get some of you through the door and help you grow into the person that you want to be. And if you want a live coaching experience with me once a week, this could be right up your alley. I'm so excited for those who have already enrolled, and it's just gonna be a great time for unleashing potential, for getting in line with who you wanna be, and I couldn't be happier to do what I do. So on that note, guys, I'm gonna leave you like I leave you every single video. Let's keep getting better together. Let's keep on grinding. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.